Hey, everybody. Welcome. It's live at Humes Jewelers. I'm Rodney Humes, one of your hosts, along with
Free house.
Bree House. She's very quiet tonight. I think she's tired. I don't know. Are you tired, babe?
I'm drinking coffee. Maybe it'll get there.
Okay, she's drinking coffee. She doesn't normally drink coffee. She normally drinks a dirty martini. No, I mean, what's it called you drink? Dirty margarita? No,
Dirty Lonnie.
Dirty Lonnie, which is a non-alcoholic beverage that, it's sort of like a
Does anyone watch The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives? Because they drink a lot of dirty drinks because they're not allowed to drink alcohol. So that's like a whole thing in Utah. It's called swig. And they do like mixed drinks without alcohol.
so like they're like mocktails,
Yes.
but they're kind of cool tasting,
Yeah.
something different.
It's
Sort of
like
like sort of like a Cosmo or something.
Right.
Well, that's,
Yummy. Gives
And you
energy.
get those at the
Joel's.
Joel's.
Or you can make them at home.
What's in it?
Okay, it's an Alani
What's a Lonnie?
energy drink. Like
Okay.
a Red Bull.
It's a Red Bull.
Yeah, kind of.
Okay.
But they only have 10 to 15 calories in one can
Yeah.
of the energy, and it's 200 milligrams of caffeine.
I wonder how much caffeine's in a coffee.
I've already drank one of those today.
Why aren't you bouncing off the walls?
I don't know.
Okay. All right. So she's starting to get cheered up here. But I will tell you this. Brianna has worked herself. She has worked her tail off this week preparing for the show tonight. And I'll give her chaps on that.
Thanks.
There you go. All right. Or as Elle Woods would say, snaps.
Snaps.
All right.
Ooh,
So
Connie Kanzler watches Mormon Wives. Okay.
Pam and I watched that show called Breaking Amish
Uh-huh.
before. We watched Dr. Now. You know who he is? On
I've
the
seen it, but I've
600
never watched that.
My 600-pound life.
Yeah.
He's
I've watched a couple episodes. But
he's funny.
he is a funny guy.
Yeah. And but anyway, so welcome tonight, and we have a good show planned, and we have some really cool items. You know, I did something this week I don't normally do by previewing and letting out some of the secrets of what's going on tonight. And I did it for a couple reasons. Number one, I wanted to test to see how you guys liked it. And number two, because we're going to have a lot of finger sizes and different things available, I thought maybe it would give you time to, think about it and decide finger sizes, what you liked, and so forth. So hopefully it will go smooth. And we've had a lot of people, believe it or not, several people today have come in to get their finger size, middle finger, ring finger, index finger, because they want to know what size they have in case they see something they like tonight. So I thought that was super exciting and tickled to death with that. Now, we have a giveaway, and my producer took off. She'll be back. All right, so we have a giveaway, and our giveaway tonight is a adjustable jade bracelet. And I picked out jade because we're going to feature some really cool jade pieces tonight from Guatemala, even though this bracelet actually is from Burma, because we have everything we have from Guatemalan jade is going to be on the show tonight. So this bracelet, love these to death. We had bought a couple of these in Tucson, and they were so cool. We sold them so fast. I was able to get a hold of some more. So this one, and I let, matter of fact, Ella Zordell picked this one out today. We were looking through the bracelets we had available, and she says, "Oh, let's do this one because I love the red jade." So it has a combination of red jade, a white, sort of a green, and then a yellowish color. These are all natural, untreated jadeite jade from Burma. I hate to use the word hippie, but it's sort of a cool blue jean looking type bracelet, in my opinion. Slices of jade that are connected with a beautiful green silk string cord, and it's done in such a way that it reminds me of the macrame back in the 70s, where you make those hanging baskets and things, or you'd have a wall of macrame hanging down to walk through. But the way it's put together, you can pull the bracelet and make it bigger, get it over your hand, and then you can snug it up and tighten it at the backside so that it doesn't flip around all the time. It's a fun bracelet, and it's going to be our giveaway tonight. And I think whoever gets it will have fun wearing it. Matter of fact, if they made a man's bracelet like that, it might be something I might be tempted to wear on weekends when I have on shorts or jeans. Yes, I wear shorts and jeans.
What? Is this the chair that shrinks?
They all shrink. They're all wearing
Who
out.
put this on the back?
I did. But okay. We have these chairs, these office chairs behind the diamond cases, and they're about 5 years old now. So you sit in them. They're the adjustable kind with that little lever. Well, you start off your high like you're a college student, and by the time the end of the day, you're down like a kindergarten kid, barely reaching over the. So we're going to have to get new ones someday. So
the good thing is I've always been a kindergarten kid.
Yeah, you've always been a kindergarten kid. I go with that. Okay, so that's our giveaway, and all you have to do to have your name entered is like, share, and tag. So just like the show tonight, share it on your Facebook page, and tag a friend or two. Who knows, if you like watching live at Hume Jewelers, maybe your friends will, and help us build our audience. So that's sort of
or they may not, but at least you'll be entered to win.
Yeah. Yeah. They can, you're entered whether they watch or not. So
right.
Now, if you're watching the show for the first time, or if you've been watching but you've never bought anything, all you have to do, if you see an item you like, is just comment sold in the item number. We take it on a first come, first serve as it shows up here on our dashboard. It does look different at home. Sometimes you'll say, well, I was in there before Betty, but it depends on how it shows up here. And so that's how we do it. It's the only way to be fair. And so we appreciate, most of y'all know that, so we appreciate that. Then all we ask is that, and Bree will let you know if you got the item, if there was more than two people asking for the same item. But all we ask is you just come by in the next day or two and pick it up. If you can't make it in, you can call over the phone and pay for it, and we'll ship it to you if you're out of town. Or if you say, hey, I have my knee replacement surgery today, I can't pick it up for 2 weeks, we'll understand. And that being said, I'm not exactly sure if that's what was being done, but we want to wish the best to Jim Tribble. I know he had some surgery, and we hope he recovers well.
I think Samantha told us that when she was here the other day that she was having some kind of surgery as well.
Samantha Lynch was having something done, right?
Yeah, so we're praying for both of them.
Yeah, she said, I won't see you for 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
Yeah, she said, but she's always on vacation. We know she'll come in when she gets a chance.
She's always on vacation?
Yeah.
Well, I know one time she was watching from a cruise ship.
I know.
Or something. Or watching from Barbados.
I'm shaking my head, Samantha.
We can't see you.
I know, it's okay.
Are you gonna wave? You gonna wave everybody pretty soon?
Yeah.
Bree said she'll show up in a little bit.
Hey, Sandy's
camera.
giving you colorful hearts.
Sandy Cook, because she likes that bracelet with all the different colors of jade.
And Kitty Calhoun is speechless.
She's speechless. She says, "Hi." Yeah.
Did it show up as nothing?
Chuck said, Kitty Calhoun shows up as a. It looks like she's waving it high. It's like a little. What do you call it?
Oh, it doesn't show up on mine. That's why.
Because you have the dashboard.
Yep.
You have the.
So it looks like nothing. So it's like, Kitty's speechless. I love it.
It looks like Kitty. She's got glasses.
We love you too, Samantha.
Whitish blonde platinum Marilyn Monroe hair and sunglasses.
I know. I wish I could see their profile pictures.
Yep. Samantha said we're having surgery the 10th. There's Pat Taylor. She was in today. Julie Teal says I'm here.
Bernisa Peters. She won last week, I think. I think it was last week.
You say I pronounced it wrong? I've known her for 40 years and I pronounced it wrong?
Yeah.
For 40 years?
I think she said it's Bernisa.
What did I say? Bernicia?
Bernicia.
Bernicia. You said it's Vernisa.
That's how she said
it. Or Venetia.
I don't know. You know how we are about this, guys. We could go all night.
Well, I know who you are, so that's all that matters.
Miss Peters.
Yes. Okay. All right. Well, let's take a second and say hello to everybody. First one I saw on tonight was Connie Kanzler.
That's how Connie.
And I saw my sister Janet Murtaugh.
Hi, Janet.
Yep, Pam Metz, Samantha Lynch, Jan Taylor, Tanya Hoy said I'm here, Lisa Waltz, Debbie Coward, Clara Shreve, Carrie
Bree's
Hayes.
right. Okay.
What's that?
I was right.
What's that?
Bernicia.
Bernicia. Bernicia. I want to pronounce it right. Pat Arvin, Joyce McCord,
Bernicia.
Wanda Wilson, Lexi and Wanda are here. So let me take 1 second and say hello to Lexi, and we'll say hello to Daisy.
Hi, Tiffany.
uh,
Tiffany Knight.
What's that?
Tiffany Knight.
We'll say hello to Trixie and Bella if they're watching, and Maggie and Rue, and Cooper if Cooper's watching, and Aki. And there's a bunch of other ones out there. I can't remember all the names at one time, but there we go. All right. Summer Ann, Regina Gray, Gina Crick, Beth Mueller. I can't reach everybody. Donna Jones, Linda Brandon, Janice Mitchell, Edna Pitzer, Christy McGar. Hey, Christy. Linda. Let's see. Michelle Val says, LTS, I'm here. Some people say LST and some say LTS. Which is easier to say?
I don't know. Kitty Calhoun said you have beautiful jewelry, and she sees your little bumblebee. We don't have a name for the bumblebee.
Oh, watch this.
You're crazy.
All right. Robin Roberts, Susan Cunningham, Susan Lindeman, Janet McDaniels. Hey, Janet. Good to see our friends from Louisville, and Teresa Simpson. You know, we had, and I'll get the rest of y'all. Thank you all for watching.
Teresa said, tell BJ hi.
BJ. Is that their dog's name?
Yeah.
All right.
Teresa said Cooper likes the bracelet, or she likes the bracelet. Yeah. Patty Mae is watching.
Naomi Baker's watching. Tiffany Knight. So we even had a phone call today from someone in the Louisville area and said, "Hey, how do we watch your show? How do we do it? We've been hearing about it, and we want to know how we do it." So thank you for calling, and I hope we answered it for you. But we try to make it easy to get along with. If you pick something out and you've come to pick it up and it doesn't fit you right or whatever, you can always get something else or not get anything. We're easy to get along with. We had a customer come in today that had bought one of Padova's bracelets last week, and she tried it on. She said, "It's beautiful. What else do you have?" She started looking, and she found one in the case she liked better, so she got that one. So, hey, it happens. You never know.
Hey, Caroline.
My sister
I was
Caroline,
thinking about Caroline today.
That's two sisters. That's two sisters.
I was thinking about her yesterday, too. I saw a house for sale in Hoptown, and I was like, I should send this to her.
Let me tell you something. There's not a house for sale within 20 miles of Hopkinsville she doesn't know about.
That's true.
I'm not saying she wants it or going to get it,
but I think that's where I get it from you and Caroline. I like looking at stuff.
You know, if Caroline started over in her career, I mean, she was great in the jewelry store. I loved having her. I loved having her here for all those 30 some years with me every single day. It was a great thing to have your sister with you. But if she could start over a career, she would be a darn good real estate girl.
Yeah, she would.
She would be because she loves houses. She loves looking at houses. She could look at a house and tell you about this or tell you about that.
I'm the same way.
She'd be good about it. Yeah.
I look up houses on Zillow that aren't even for sale just to see.
Just to look at them. Yeah.
Some might say it's creepy.
You can look up my house on Zillow, but it doesn't show anything. It shows my truck sitting in the driveway. Because your house has to be for sale at one time or another, right, online where they have pictures of it.
Yeah.
And we bought our house many years ago directly from the builder or the owner. Okay. All right. So.
Same for my house.
Same with your house?
No updated pictures.
Yeah, you bought it from your
aunt,
cousin, sister girl.
Yeah.
Aren't y'all the same age?
Yeah, and she bought it from my friend's dad, so it's not like she got it either. You
know, my mom had she was the youngest of a long line of kids, and
Gloria.
She had a niece that was like 2 years difference or 3 years difference in age, and they grew up close together. And she said they were more like sisters, almost more like cousins, if you say anything other than being like. So they didn't call each other aunt or cousin. They just.
I think Allie has always enjoyed saying she's my aunt.
Makes her feel old, doesn't it?
Makes her feel more wise. But now that we're getting older, she might like to say the other way.
Yeah, she might like to say it the other way.
Yeah.
When I was real young, my district manager at the jewel box told me to grow a mustache so I'd look older. Then after a while, I said, I look old enough. I'm going to shave it off. I'll look younger. So anyway,
You're silly.
all right. So let's get started.
Got our opening deal. I'll take over for a second. Give you a second.
Good.
Okay. So
They want to see you talking though.
No, in a minute. We have the opening deal.
She looks great tonight. She has on a beautiful black dress. Her hair's fixed nice. She's wearing her floating pearl necklace. I'm just saying.
Thank you. Okay, so we're going to have the opening deal, and Rodney already told you guys a little bit about the opening deal. So I'm going to put it up. Are y'all ready?
Yep, this is the turntable.
All right. So here is the turntable treasures. And hopefully I clicked the video right.
Yeah. There's the turntable. And then there's also, I did a video, the one I put on Facebook last night will show the items. I don't know if you have it on there or not. Shows them one at a time.
Wanda Wilson gets G.
Oh, there it's going. Yeah. Now, let me say this about the turntable jewelry.
Denise, that one's sold. I apologize.
Everything on the turntable is brand new, sterling silver. There was a couple items that are gold over silver. Most of it's sterling silver. It's been rhodium finished, and it has most of it's like lab created stones, CZs. The green stones are lab created, but beautiful jewelry, well made. The rhodium will make it hold up and look great for a long time. I'm sorry.
Okay. Samantha. It's D. Linda Brandon gets L. L for Linda.
L?
Uh-huh.
L's for love.
Let's see. Christy Ralph gets J.
J's for jump.
Andrea Joe said soldiers. Oh, she was trying to say sold. That's funny. Let's see. I have B. I'm going to scroll back up. Make sure I didn't miss a B. We have a B available. And an I. A K. And an M.
A couple of nice bracelets on the show tonight.
Andrea for M. Hey, Miss Wanda, I see you on YouTube. So we still have B, K, and I.
Wanda says it's easier to watch on the big screen.
It is. It's much nicer. And your comments still show up on here. So if y'all ever want to watch it on YouTube, you can still comment on YouTube and your comments still, like they can comment sold and I can put it on there.
I watch some shows other people do, and I'll watch it on YouTube, but then most of the comments are on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
I on my phone.
Yeah.
You can do it different ways. So how are we doing?
We have B, the Emerald Eternity Band.
Okay.
K, the Emerald CZ tennis bracelet. Well, that one's going to go to Andrea.
I will tell you that Emerald Eternity Band
and I
is a smooth finish. It's not like that one we had a couple weeks ago that I said was the most uncomfortable ring in the world.
The one you ruined them on?
Yeah, I ruined that one. But this one actually feels pretty good.
Okay, so we just have B and I available. So I is coming up on the middle image right here. I is our Teardrop Emerald CZ ring, only $24. And then it's going to come up on the turntable here in just a second as well.
Yeah, it's a cool ring. It's got a unique shape to the halo around it.
Right. And then B, of course, was the Eternity one that he was just speaking of.
Right.
So who got them again? I'm also watching a kids' ball game. All right, Laura, I got you. So for A, We have, okay, wait, here's I real quick. If you look on the right video and I, there's the little teardrop ring, size 8, only $24 for that one. So that one's still available, and then as well as B. Julie's going to get I.
Okay. Julie's going to be tired of me having all this green
I'm
stuff.
pretty sure that's what she meant instead of L. When finished, would you please read the winners? Of course, Clara. Just for you, though.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, so we have item A. Oh man, I should wait for the video to go back to like the beginning so I can say it with the names.
You do it however you want to.
Okay,
You can do it that fast.
I'll try. Okay, we're on almost there. Let's go in this again. Okay, B is still available, by the way. Okay, here we go. Ready?
Ready.
Julie said LOL, yes, I. Okay. So, we have A for Miss Pam Metz. B is still available. C is the sterling silver square green ice ring, and that's going to go to Miss Joyce. D is the exact same thing, and that one's for Samantha Lynch. E is the Emerald CZ square ring, Miss Joyce. F, Miss Clara. G, Miss Wanda. H, Clara. I, Julie. J, Christy. K, Andrea. L for Linda. And M for Andrea.
Pam said you need to switch to A position and me B A and B.
Well, I'll switch it in a minute.
Next time.
Yep. We were already on Rodney like that this time.
Okay, that's all right.
Done.
So that's done.
Yep.
That's item number 1, which is our turntable.
Sorry to do
That's the only turntable tonight. So you can go. You can go.
Can't help it.
Turntable's over with.
Woo! Got that behind us.
Yeah. All right. Good.
Ella's about to write it down.
So, were there a few things still available?
Yes, sir.
All right. So
Just B.
anything that's still available tomorrow that doesn't sell tonight, when I come in the morning, I always take that very first case to your right and we'll re-display it with these items. So when you come in the store, you can say, hello, I just want to look over here and see what's still available. And if it's still there and you want to try it on. Now, I'll tell you about Wanda Wilson. She is so funny. She'll come in sometimes and she'll walk over to that case. She'll say, darn it. I'll say, Wanda, what's up? She said, I said to myself, if it was still there, I'm going to get it. But I was hoping it was gone. So, but that's okay, Wanda. Sometimes things are meant to be. But thank you. We appreciate your love and your humor, and we appreciate Lexi and especially Kayla, because Kayla will get down on the floor and plays with Lexi and Judy, right?
Yep.
Right. Okay. All right. All right. Next up, our first segment tonight is, we call it Farewell to May. So we've got some items that we had purchased for May birthdays. Okay. So these are a few more green things that we have some quantities of that we're going to offer tonight. And we've got, the first one is item number 2. Now, I did make a mistake. I told everybody that the jade rings were item number 2, but the jade rings were actually item number 5.
Well, don't tell them what item.
No, I put on Facebook last night. I said it was on item 2. I said I made a mistake. I think I was drinking too much soda. Anyway.
I don't want them to know the numbers, though.
Well, I'm just letting them know. All right, let's go ahead and show them item number 2. Item 2 is a green ice ring. This is a sterling silver ring with a green ice stone in the middle with a halo around it, sort of a teardrop pear shape. We have this in size 6, 7, 8, and 9. And we're offering this ring. We had bought this ring to have for May, and we hadn't used it, so we have quite a few of these left. So we're offering this for $19. So this is another fun ring with a green. It's almost a bluish green. So if
No, you can't say that, Carla. Sorry.
Can't say what?
She's already trying to say
Oh.
5.
Carla's funny.
Yeah.
You'll have to wait till we get to it. I'm sorry. But it was my fault because I made a mistake on that Facebook post, and I didn't realize it until just this very minute that I'd made that mistake.
Okay.
But hey, we all make mistakes.
The reason I say that is because we've been doing this long enough, and I know when y'all know the numbers, it causes hard feelings
No hard feelings. Okay.
because people cheat.
Oh, nobody's cheating.
Well, I mean, that's what how other people look at it. Like the people who don't get it, they're like, "Well, that's not fair because I wasn't on and I didn't hear you say
Okay,
that."
gotcha. Okay.
So I just try to make it where they don't know, and it's just
Well, we can
everyone gets a fair shot at it.
All right. So item 2, this is the green ice ring, and we have these for $19. We have sizes 6, 7, 8, and 9. See, Carla wanted a number 2.
Yeah, I got it on there.
Yeah. You know, I haven't seen her. She's picked up Levi in the mornings, and she doesn't come in the store every day. Usually she'll come in the store and say hi to us.
She's been pulling weeds.
Oh, has she been watching her?
No, I just honked at her. Carla said that was your fault. You told us the number.
Oh, it was my fault.
Laura, we're out of that one. I'm sorry. Owen. So we have 6, 7, and 8 available. Size 9s are sold out. Size 9 is sold out on that one. Connie said, I agree with Bree. I'm not trying to be mean. I just want everybody to have a fair shot. As a consumer, that would upset me because I have kids. So you don't always hear everything Rodney says, at home watching it. Carla,
Okay.
Me too. I was just telling Ella that I'm sore from pulling weeds in my driveway. My legs are sore.
You can pull weeds with a can of weed killer.
I know.
just spray them and wait a couple days.
But not around your flowers.
Oh no, you might kill the flowers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Paula Knight, size 7. I got you, girl. Jan Heltzley, size 6. Laura Bostick said 8 if I don't get a 9. Okay, Laura, I'll write you down for an 8. Such a fun piece. Jewels of the Trade.
Yeah.
Commented that.
Jewels of the Trade.
She said I was just messing with Rodney. I know, Carla.
That's Jordan Wentz.
And I got yours, Paula. Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry.
Did I say that?
Yeah.
Where did she say? Did she say that on Facebook?
Jewels of the Trade said such a fun piece, and she's on YouTube.
Okay. Jordan is
Bonnie.
she's my go-to jade girl.
Size 7 is sold out.
All right.
So we still have size 6 and size 8.
Okay.
Only $19 for those.
Yeah. So
Crazy deals.
whatever's left, we'll put in the case in the morning, and if you stop by the next day or two, or if you're out of town like Janet McDaniel and Kim Chesser, you can just call and say, hey, do you still have such and such left? Mm-hmm. Bree, at the end of the show, when we say goodnight, we will have a 2-minute video that you can see all the different items. So if you come on late and you miss something, you can always do that. So let's move on to item number 3. Another one of our farewell to May. This is
it's in front of you. If you want to put it if you want to hold it in front of you. Other one.
Oh, it is a Tree of Life necklace. Actually, it's a pretty good size. It's about the size of close to a Kennedy $half, maybe not quite that big, but it is a sterling silver pendant with a rhodium finish, and it has the lab created green stones and the white CZs around it, and it's on a really cute little 18-inch chain. And we're offering this ridiculous price at $29. We only have 2 of them. All right.
They're sold out. We're on item number 4 now.
I was still talking.
I know. I tried to say it quiet.
Okay.
I'm sorry, guys. I don't want them to be. I don't want more people comment.
Item
more people
4
are already mad at me.
Hey,
Amanda.
My Amanda?
Oh nope, Amanda Scholler. Sorry.
All right. Okay. The next one is a cross necklace in silver. Same way, silver with rhodium plating with lab green stones and CZs. Cute little silver cross necklace for $39.
It is really cute.
And we've got 6 of those, and those are the 3 items we have that we say farewell to May. That we usually try to have some nice. you know, a lot of people like Julie buy green because she loves green. Some people buy green, you know, because their birthday's in May or they're giving it for a gift. So
Mhm.
it's up to
So
you.
for Glenda Fuller, Cheryl Monday, and Carrie Hayes, you all commented on item number 3, but it was sold out previously before I could tell you. So item number 4 is still available at $39, and we would have multiples of those if you guys would like to get those. No pressure, just letting you know if you wanted a green
No
cute
pressure.
necklace.
I'm twisting your arm. All right. All right. We'll go ahead and recap real quick. Recap that, and we'll move on.
Already?
Already.
Let's see. Stacia said shared. Add me. Okay, item number 2 is the greenstone ring available. The only size that we still have available in that one is sizes 6 and size 8, only $19 for a sterling silver ring with a greenstone. And then we have item number 3, the Tree of Life necklace at $29. Previous retail of $150. Those sold real fast. And then item number 4, the sterling silver CZ and green stone necklace, originally $95, on sale tonight for $39, and I still have 3 of those available, at least, maybe 4. So that's the recap of that little section.
Okay. So if you've been watching this show for any length of time or you've been shopping in the store, you know that my latest obsession in the colored stone world has been with jade. And there's 2 kinds of jade we work with. We use jadeite jade and nephrite jade. The nephrite jade is the typically the least expensive, and it is the one we carry comes from Canada, comes from British Columbia, from a company called Jade West that mines in that part way up north where it's cold. And then we also carry a jadeite, which is normally your better quality jade. So most of the jade we get comes from Burma and that area. There are several countries around the world that you can find jade. You can even find jade in the U.S. But tonight we're going to focus on jade from Guatemala. And interesting about Guatemalan jade is that it's typically it has more of a bluish color to it. Okay, a bluish green color to it, and it comes in a multitude of different colors. But what we have is some bluish green. We bought the first pieces of Guatemalan jade that I bought from a really cool dude, a jade guy from Big Sur, California. And we bought some bracelets from him. And then he sent them in. I gave them to Jennifer, and she remade these bracelets. We're going to have a few of those on tonight, along with some earrings that she made. And but we did recently get a shipment, a collection of jade rings from. Now, let me tell you another story about the Guatemala story real quick. All right, so there's a history to the jade from Guatemala. It had been around for thousands of years, but interesting to find out that during the Spanish conquering of the Americas, they considered, of course, they were big time Catholics, and they considered the jade to be something of evil, like a worshiping idols. So the people in Central America basically walked away from jade. It was either that or get their head chopped off, so or to be killed. So it wasn't until the 1970s, a real interesting video I watched that interviewed it was Luann Ridinger and her husband, who actually discovered the lost jade mines in Guatemala, and that was in the mid 70s. So when I was at GIA learning and taking the GIA lessons and learning about gemstones and becoming a gemologist, we didn't know about that because it hadn't been found yet. You know, we knew about other jade, mostly from Burma, China, and places like that. So it's an interesting thing, and we continue to learn. I tell people all the time, I said, I'm always trying to learn something new. And so this is one of the things we learned. So, but I really have developed a love and a fascination for the jade from Guatemala. I love the blue-green color, sort of an ocean color. So tonight, our first item is item number 5. And this is the jade wedding bands. Jade, it's not really a wedding band, but it sort of looks like a wedding band. These jade rings. And we have these jade rings. We have 17 of those, and we have them in sizes from like 5.5 to 9. Bree knows the quantities of each one, but we're offering these for $45, and you can see through them. I love that picture where Ella has them all in her hand, and they're very translucent, and be a fun ring. You can stack these with some of your other rings that you bought. You can wear it on your thumb. I mean, you can do anything with it. And we were talking about some of the mystical properties of jade. One of those is to give you a good balance in life. And I told Ella that, and she almost fell over because she tripped on something. She said, I need more balance. So there you go. She might need 2 rings. All right, but this is the item number 5. And you comment, Brianna will keep up with the sizes the best we can.
Teresa, we're only going to have one of those 7, so.
And I do want to say thank you to Jordan, if she's still watching, because she did an interview with Mary Lou Ridinger, and that interview was very informative. And I watched it 2 or 3 times, and I appreciate you doing that. All right.
Summer Ann, we're only going to have 1, and we'll have the size 6. Tennis Williamson.
If they had them in a man size, I might have wore one on weekends. You never know.
It would be really comfortable to wear on a like if your wedding ring, you don't want to wear it and you're like a nurse or something,
Sure.
It's a super comfy.
Be fun to wear.
So we're sold out of size. Okay, wait. I should say we only have size 6.5, 7.5, and 8.5 available.
Okay, 6.5, so half sizes.
Yep.
6.5, 7.5, and 8.5.
Mm-hmm.
And when the box came in, we opened the box up, and I poured it into Ella's hand. She says, "Ooh, it's cold." I said, "That's one way you know it's real.
Yeah.
It's cold."
So if you're so far, I'll tell the people who I've gotten. I have Aileen Boaz, TT, Debbie Coward, Mallory Blake, Teresa Simpson, Susan Cunningham, Summer Ann, and Tanis Williamson. No one else do I have. Carla Adams, I'm going to get you for an 8.5.
Now, I will tell you this. I have talked to the supplier we got these from, and he imports these.
Angie Reynolds for a 7.5.
He's got more on the way, so we will get some more in later if you don't get one tonight or we don't have the right size.
Size 8.5 is sold out. Leslie's going to get the last one of that. Yeah. So now we only have size 6.5 and 7.5. If no 8 left, I'd go for 8.5. Oh wait, there is an 8 left, so let me make sure I didn't miss anyone. Jan Heltsley. Do you see any other 8s before that?
Stacia.
Okay, Stacia. That's
Stacia
the last
said,
for that one.
Stacia says she wants to put on a thumb.
I went back to make sure I didn't miss anybody with an 8. Okay. And then, let's see, 7.5 for Pam Bell. Yeah. Naomi Baker, I do not have you for anything, I don't think. Do I? Look at her name.
Looking. I don't see anything for Naomi.
We only have 6.5 available, Naomi. I'll scroll back up and make sure.
6.5 might be good for her. I don't know.
We were sold out of 7. I'm sorry, so we didn't get that one.
Yeah.
So we only have size 6.5. Naomi, if you want to try the 6.5, you could. Since you originally said 7, but we were sold out already. We only had 3 of the size 7. We still have 3 size 6.5.
Okay.
I definitely think there's something that it would work.
If you're half size, it's pretty close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't get too nervous about it.
And like I said, if you come in to pick the ring up and it doesn't fit where you want it to fit, you won't be obligated. We'll be fine. And then we'll let you know
I think
later on if we
6.5.
get some more in. We'll let you
And
know.
the 7, Summer and
She's got a 6, but she doesn't have it.
Summer. We're just gonna put you down for. We have a 6 for you, but we'll put you down for a 6.5 too. So if you want to try.
Okay. Should we go back and tell everybody who call each name out? Is it written down? Is it written down to be easy for you?
Yes. Okay, so we have the size 5.5 for Susan Cunningham, size 6 and size 6.5 for Summer Ann. We still have 2 size 6.5 availables. We have Aileen, Debbie, and Teresa for size 7, size 7.5 Angie Reynolds and Pam Baker, size 8 Mallory Blake, Tanis, Jan Heltzley, and Stacia, size 8.5 Carla Adams and Leslie Barthlow, and then size 9 is TT. So we still have a couple 6.5s, but we'll go to the next item, which is item number 6.
Okay. Item 6. This is one of the jade. This is a sterling silver jade bracelet made by Jennifer at Padova, and we bought the jade beads from our Big Sur jade dealer, and I gave the bracelets to Jennifer to make them in her style because we've been selling so much of her style. So we have 2 of these. This first bracelet we're showing, it is sterling silver with little bar links in between. It has that beautiful blue-green jadeite jade from Guatemala. We're offering this for $295. We have 2 of them. They're a little over 7 inches long, maybe 7.5 inches. But remember, if you need an 8-inch or a 9-inch, or if you need a 6-inch, Jennifer can adjust these to fit. We can add to it or take away. And the easiest thing too, we can always add a little extension chain on the end if we need to make it bigger. But we've tried these on. The girls have tried these on, and they fit really good. You'll see it on Ella's wrist here in just a minute on the video, and you'll see how well it fits. But these are great to stack with. If you've already got some Jennifer bracelets, you can stack this with them. Or if you've got some of those E. Newton bracelets or anything, you wear it by itself, wear it with some other bracelets. It is great.
Bonnie Whitfield said late. Miss Bonnie, I put you down for a 6.5 because I think you'll be able to fit a 6.5.
Okay.
Because you said 7, but Lisa Waltz, just get the 2 6.5s. I don't know what that means, but if you want, there's 1 6.5 left if you want that. And Miss Connie said, Bree, you took your nails off. I have yellow nails. They match the theme, but those are Ella's hands.
Yeah, the video is Ella Zordell, and she does a really good job.
Her fingers are a lot skinnier.
They're younger.
That's true.
They're younger.
She's got the long, thin fingers like Judy.
She does. They're
and
great.
her mama. Yep.
All right. So the bracelet is item number 6. That is our Padova sterling silver and jade bracelet. Number 7, we have a pair of earrings made to match them.
These are cute.
They're very cute. We only have 1 pair of these earrings, and they are $95, and they also are in sterling silver.
And Aileen said, they're mine.
She likes the earrings.
I don't know if it was an accident.
Probably not. If she had time to see them, they're made. They're really cute. They have the little bar, the silver bar with 3 of the little jade beads dangling from that. They're super cute.
I definitely take Connie's comment as a compliment because if she thinks my hands look like that, they look good.
Yeah. Connie's. I like it when Connie comes in and Judy's here.
I know.
I could name about 4 or 5 girls. If they all came in at the same time on Friday,
We'd have a party.
we'd have a party.
Yeah.
That's right.
We need to plan it.
Sherry Green, Janie, Connie, Brenda, Judy. Who else? I'm missing somebody.
Probably Kitty.
Oh no, Phyllis.
Phyllis.
Yes, Kitty too, but Kitty has to work. She'll come later.
Okay, I went to 8 since we have that one sold.
Pam said no.
Oops. Okay, sorry.
So Pam said we're calling these Jennifer earrings.
I like it.
Yeah.
Okay, I already moved on. You want to tell them about number 8?
All right. Number 8. This is a bracelet that Jennifer made. This is 14 karat gold. It has a rondelle shaped Guatemalan jade bead mixed with pearls, but it's handmade. This is 14 karat gold. All right. The entire bracelet is 14 karat gold. This bracelet we're selling for $1,360, and with gold like it is now, it's surprised we can even do it that cheap. But it's $1,360. We made one of these originally in without the pearls, and it sold first person we showed it to. But this is a beautiful 14 karat gold pearl and jade bracelet. We're going to show you matching earrings next, but this is the bracelet. If you're a gold girl and you like real gold, this is your bracelet.
Well, I can show both of them at the same time, sir.
Yeah, well, we do that. We'll show the earrings that go with it. The earrings are a dangle earring, and they sell for $4.95. So you've got a Jennifer bracelet and a Jennifer earring. And for those of you who don't know who Jennifer is, come to the store and we'll introduce you to her cases.
And sometimes her.
And sometimes her.
You're
we
gonna
talk
love
her
her,
into
like-
it. I'd have her here every Friday if I could do it, but she can't be here every Friday. That wouldn't be fair to her other people.
I love these earrings. They're really
Oh,
beautiful.
Bonnie said I have a pair of Jennifer earrings and love them. And she has several Jennifer bracelets.
She does. She wears a little stack. Was it
And-
Brenda that was in the other day that said just add it to the bottom of her stack?
Yeah.
Brenda?
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. Every time Brenda gets a new one, I take a picture and send it to Jennifer.
Yeah,
And Jennifer's like, bless Brenda.
I know. I love her.
Yeah.
Okay, so Jules of the Trade said, love the bracelet. Jade and pearls have a long history together in both China and Mesoamerica.
Nice.
Yeah.
Super nice. Yeah. Thank you, Jordan.
That's so
Yeah.
sweet.
It's nice.
Does she make videos on YouTube?
She makes videos on YouTube and she works for Mason K.
Okay, yes. Okay, I've watched
She's our Mason K girl.
Yes, but I have watched Mason K videos on our YouTube.
And for those of you who
before,
don't
too.
know, Mason K is the most highly respected jade dealer in America, and we do a little business with them, and hopefully we'll do more
Yes.
as time goes on as we sell.
I think I've seen her videos.
Yeah, they're great. Christy said, I'm still loving my Jennifer pearls.
Oh.
Matter of fact, Christy, we had somebody come in yesterday, and she said, I want to see some pearls like Christy's.
That's
I said,
cute.
well, thank you. All right. Okay, so we're offering the bracelet for $13.60, the earrings for $4.95, and these, if we don't sell tonight, they'll be in the case tomorrow. And as our girl Judy says, you can come by for a test drive.
Okay, I'm going to recap the Guatemalan jade.
Okay.
Item number 5 is our Guatemalan jade rings, and we still have one size 6.5 available. And then we have item number 6, the Padova Guatemalan jade bracelet for $2.95, and we have one available. And then let me also do one more. Whoops. I knew it was going to do this to me. Okay, I think I got it up there. Okay, item number 7 is the Padova Guatemalan Jade dangle earrings, and these are $95. We still have one of those available. And then item number 8 is 14 karat yellow gold jade and pearl bracelet made just for you for $1,360. And then the matching earrings are item number 9, and they are $495, also in 14 karat gold. You could get one for you and one for your friend, and then y'all could be matching.
Good deal. Teresa Onstead says, I got a Jennifer necklace, a Jennifer bracelet, and Jennifer earrings.
I know.
Matter of fact, Jennifer made the earrings while she was standing there.
I love
the
that.
last time she was here. Yeah, it was great.
I
love
like
that.
Teresa. You know why? This makes me sound like a big back, but because she brings us snacks.
Hey, there's a lot of customers bringing us snacks.
That's so true. But like, I was just thinking about Teresa and those crackers.
Christy Rout.
Remember the crackers they brought last time?
Yes.
Did you eat any?
Christy Rout, excuse me.
She's always bringing us donuts.
Wanda Wilson.
I am on a diet, guys. So
More people do. I
I'm
can't remember all
trying.
the people, but a lot of people bring us snacks.
yeah, try
Well,
not to eat sweets though.
No, she can't. She's trying not to eat sweets. So if you want to get her a really good snack, just bring her a glass of water.
Exactly. In a flavor packet, and I'll love you forever.
Actually, after Brenda and Tanya went to Iceland, I got some bottled water in the refrigerator from Iceland. So we have some really cold water. You know it's cold if it comes from Iceland.
You're so silly
Right.
about that. I love
All right.
it. That's one of Rodney's favorite jokes.
Okay.
He said
All right.
he'll drink it and say it still tastes like the glacier.
It still tastes like the glacier. Yeah. All
The
right.
bee does not have a name yet.
Oh, the bee?
Yeah.
No, we named, okay, we did put Franklin the frog, turtle.
Yeah.
It's in Jennifer's case, and Petunia's in Jennifer's case.
Yeah, so
That's the
cute.
other thing. But this little baby here we put him he's in our estate cases we have at the front of
Peanut
the store.
clusters. I know.
And I will tell you, if you haven't been in lately, we're changing the cases, and we took those front two cases on the left as you come in, and they're full of
that was a mistake.
vintage and estate jewelry, and we have some really good prices on the items in there. All right, number 10.
Yeah, you can.
You ready for number 10, baby?
Nothing. No.
All right, number
Sorry.
10 is our featured lab diamonds of the week. And this week we have pulled out, we have a couple of pair of 2-carat total weight diamond earrings. One pair has the 4-prong setting. The other pair has the bezel setting. These were originally, when we first got these in, these were $2,500. We're offering these for $899, and they are both fabulous. Pam wears a pair like these with the 4 prongs. Judy wears a pair like these in the 4 prongs. They're really great earrings. 14 karat gold, just your choice. You can either pick you can pick the bezel set, or you can pick.
I like the bezel.
Bree likes the bezels.
Mm-hmm.
I like them both. The bezels are made a little different. They're the ones that have that martini setting sort of in the back, so they don't stick out as far from your ear.
They feel safe to me.
Glenda said Benji the Bee. I say Glenda the Bee. They're naming the bee.
I love it.
Buzzy the Bee, Buster the Bee,
None of those feel right yet.
Buzz Bee, Beatrice Bee,
I think it's a girl.
Barney Bee, Benji Bee, Budney and Buzz Bee. Budney? Who's
There's only
Budney?
one Budney in this house.
We don't even want to talk about him. All right.
Bumble the Bee. I almost made the code word Bumble tonight, but I thought people are going to think I'm crazy. That's a dating app.
Bree, they already know you're crazy.
That is so true.
Why would they think you're any crazier? I mean, your mom works at Western State. You know,
Breathe
she'll
the
get you in
bee.
quick when you need to go.
Yeah, that's so true. She'll make sure I have good care. Bella,
Yeah. Oh, I forgot to.
that's cute. Bella Bee. That's Caroline has a dog name. Breezy, that's cute.
Oh, Bree.
I know a girl who Breezy. That's what she's saying. You should name it Breezy the Bumblebee.
That weather girl's named Breezy.
I like prolonged and bezel set diamonds equally. Pamela Humes.
Yeah. She also talked about. She had this past week.
Beatrice. That's
Did I
cute.
send you a picture of that brisket that her brother made? I should have put it on there and showed everybody. Her brother cooked this huge brisket. It took 20 hours on
Is
the
it on your phone?
pellet grill.
I'll show you.
Yeah, it took 20 hours on the pellet grill, and so he made it. He cooked it for Pam, for us, and then brought it to us. And then he and Pam split it up. And I got a picture here of Andy. And
I'm really liking Beatrice. I think that's cute. Beatrice B. Petunia
Okay.
Beatrice.
Here it is, and it's got Maggie is photobombing it.
Oh my gosh. It's huge.
Wait a minute.
Open your prints on
You
there.
probably just closed it off.
No, I didn't.
Okay. All right. Here's the. This is a brisket. That's Pam and her brother Andy. And that's that huge brisket that
Andy looks great. I haven't seen him in a long time.
He's the oldest teenager you know.
Yeah, I know, right? He looks great. Isn't that cool?
Can you see Maggie's head down there?
Oh, let me zoom in for it.
Maggie was like she wanted to taste that so bad.
Look at her.
Look how big that brisket is.
It's massive.
Yeah, we've had brisket for 3 nights in a row, and I have briskets nachos
Here's my
tonight.
nails for you, Connie.
Yeah,
I don't. Okay, let me tell you about the yellow nails. I like them on everybody else. I did it, and I think they look like baby poop. But Brian, the nail guy, said that baby poop's still cute.
oh, all right.
Queen bee.
Let's move on to item number 11.
Okay.
Item number 11, we put a we put a video or reel on Facebook this week to show you. This is the 2 carat total weight
Love this one.
marquee ring. This ring they're all natural diamonds. It has a 1.5 carat marquee in the middle, set sideways, and then the mounting has a 0.5 carat in diamonds around it. It's got a halo, plus it's got diamonds down the shank. It's in white gold. And you know, we don't have as much white gold now. People come in looking for white gold because we have so much more yellow gold. But this is the round, if you want to show it live, it's got a fingerprint on it. But this, you know, the video shows pretty good. That's Ella. You know, what's funny, when Bree was working on the show this week, she wore that ring all day long.
I did, and I didn't even realize I had it on until like I said, Rodney, I've been wearing this ring. It looks good.
We've had so many people that said they like the
It's
way
comfortable.
they like that marquee going sideways.
Yeah, it's a really, really beautiful ring. Oh, I didn't put the price on there. Okay, so this is a natural diamond. I don't know if Rodney said that because I was zoning out. I was
did.
watching the video.
And we're offering it at a great price, $7,500.
So if lab diamonds, you know, just aren't your thing, you can still get this, a 1.5 carat total weight.
Yeah,
Or 1.5 carat center.
We, like you've heard my ad on the radio, we sell both. We're not trying to tell you what you should buy. We're just showing you what's available, and you can make your own choice.
Yeah. I'm always partial to the marquee, though.
And they are more popular now than they have been for 20 years.
Yeah, they are.
Bonnie said she loves it. Charlene loves that ring. Carrie said, wow. Debbie says it's a gorgeous ring. Wanda says that's a heck of a picture. I love that brisket. Brenda Powell's on. Hey, Brenda. Oh, and Bonnie says she's hungry now. Yep. Well, okay. Bonnie, I should be home by 8:30. We can eat.
What was that?
All right. So this ring will be in the case tomorrow, and come by for a test drive and see what you think. Or if you know somebody that's looking for a marquee or someone who's getting ready to get engaged, this is a perfect ring too for an upgrade for an anniversary. You know, maybe you got a 1/4 carat marquee when you got married back in the 80s or 90s, and you say, you know what? I think after 30 or 40 years, I deserve a bigger diamond. And Judy says it's in the fine print on the marriage certificate that every 5 years you get a special gift. I'm going to tell you what, we could write a book on what Judy says.
I know. Judaisms.
Yes, that's what we're going to name the book, Judaisms. All right. For those of you who don't know who Judy is from out of town,
I'm sorry.
Judy has been working here for about 20 years, and even before that, she worked at Arnold's, which was in the mall, which is one of the old carriage trade type ladies' dress shops that's been gone for 40 years and 30 years. And she worked at Social Butterfly, and she's worked here. As a matter of fact, before Judy and I even knew each other, we were in the same Sunday school class. Her and Kenny and me and Pam back in the day. So, but she is quite a character. She has been in retail her whole life, knows almost everybody in town. Sometimes somebody will come in and she said, well, they're a size 8 shoe. I know that because she sold them shoes. All right. All right. Next up, are you still watching? Okay, we're still showing up.
Oh, you're good. I was just showing it live as well.
All right. Next up is a featured vintage item, and a couple of weeks ago we had a really nice vintage diamond pendant on the show that sold very quickly. So tonight we have a new one. This is a diamond pendant, but it's in a slide. So it has a diamond set into a gold slide. It's on a really pretty gold chain. This necklace, it's got like a 1/3 of a carat. The chain is a 10 karat yellow gold, and the necklace is valued at $1,450. We're offering this diamond necklace for $499. The chain will sell for that by itself, but we're offering this for $499. and you can see how the
I forgot
chain
to put my lipstick on.
the chain runs through the slide. So when you wear it, it's going to, it's going to stay down at the bottom like it's supposed to. And the way they've got that, it's bezel set in there, so it really kind of jumps out at you. But this is item number 12, our diamond bezel set pendant. Erica says she loved that ring. Oh, Pam said Hampton is a 20-pound beef brisket. Wanda said, I like how Judy thinks. Teresa said, I want to upgrade. Yeah, we got it going on. All right. So I'm assuming that the slide is also 10 karat. This is not something we bought from a dealer. This is actually something that someone sold us here in the store as an estate. We've had it for a while. It's been in the safe for several months, and we got it out because we sold the other one a few weeks ago, and people were asking for it. So here we go, and it'll be fun. So if you've been wanting a diamond pendant, this would be a good choice. All right. Mallory said, I heard Bree mention a code word. Code word. I'm here.
What is a code word?
That's what you say at the front. You said the code word.
Oh.
Mallory, she just says that usually once you've shared our post and tagged a friend, you'll say something like,
Bree's the best.
Bree's the best, Rodney's the worst, something like that. And then, but tonight I think she said to say, I'm here.
Yeah.
But as long as you let us know you shared, that's what we're looking for.
Yeah.
And we put all the names into a wheel of fortune, a wheel of names on the computer. And at the end of the show, Ella will push a button and it spins around just like the wheel of fortune. It'll pop out a name, and that's who will win the jade bracelet tonight. So
Okay,
that's how
so
that works. We'll
this
do that.
necklace hasn't sold, so I guess it's mine. All right, let's move on to the next one.
Guess it's yours. All right. Number 13 is an item that Scott Hall made. It is his version of a open heart necklace. Very simple 14 karat yellow gold open heart pendant with a diamond. Now we are offering this tonight without a chain to make it more affordable. And if you don't have a chain, you can always purchase one. But typically, you might have a chain at home that you can put this on and wear it. But we're offering this pendant for $395. It is hand fabricated, and it is a pretty open heart pendant. And we'll show you the video of that there. All right. Carla says she's here. Paula's here. Sue Ann loves the necklace. Oh, Bonnie says she has a bezel necklace, wears it almost every day. Nice.
Jordan sent you green hearts and said, love me some jade.
Who did? Jordan?
Mm-hmm.
Good. I can't see because I'm not on Facebook. I mean, I'm not on YouTube. I'm watching on Facebook.
Hey, you should do that on there. Put one YouTube and one Facebook.
If I had two iPads?
No, you have a phone.
Oh, I know. I showed a picture of a brisket. Now it's off. All right.
You're crazy.
Kathy Young says, are there any number 2s left? Oh, she wanted one of the jade ring. Was there a jade ring left?
Oh, there's a size 6.5 left, Kathy. I think you could fit it.
Kathy, there's a 6.5 left if you want it.
Yep. I'll put you down for it so you can try it.
Okay.
I think she could fit it.
Can
You know how Judy knows your shoe sizes? We also know your ring sizes here.
Sometimes we do. Sometimes people come in and they expect us to, and we don't, but we try.
Yeah, that's true. Some of the husbands are like, well, what size does she wear? And we're like,
Yeah.
All
right. Why don't you recap the featured items, and then before we hit the just for fun.
Featured items?
Yeah, the lab diamond, the engagement ring, and the vintage piece.
Okay, I can do it, sir. So we have featured lab diamonds of the week are these 2 karat total weight diamond earrings. The original retail on this is, I don't know, but it's $8.99 tonight. And then we have item, and here is a little video just for you guys of what they look like. Item number 10, still available in either pair. Come in tomorrow. You'll be super glad that you got it, and super easy to explain to your someone special. And then
Or
item
you can
number
just wear them out and pretend you've always had them.
Hey, that's what Judy does. Okay. Item number 11 is the featured engagement ring of the week. This is an east to west marquee with a 1.53 marquee in the center, and it's on sale tonight for $7,514 karat white gold. And then we also have a vintage item this week, which is item number 12. This is a 10 karat or 14 karat, not sure, vintage diamond bezel necklace on sale tonight for $495. The original retail on this one is $1,450, and I'm telling you, maybe the video isn't selling it, but it is really cute because I would wear it. And then, I'm not saying anything, but I'm saying, you know. And then item number 13 is our featured Scott Hall Designs of the week, and this is the open heart pendant with a little diamond accent right there on the tip, and it is on sale tonight for $395. If he had to make this again, it'd probably be more than $785, but that's just what Rodney put as the retail for tonight, so I'm going to say that.
Let's say one of your 2 carat earrings sold.
Woohoo!
The 4 prongs. You
Got
that?
it.
You see it?
Oh, yeah, I got it. What'd you say? 6.5.
All right, Kim, thank you. All right. Next up, we have a couple of fun items. This next item is, we got 2 more items, and then we had the big deal today. So first up, just for fun, we have this 14 karat gold bracelet. We've had so many people asking for 14 karat gold bracelets, and we got this one in, and I was going to put this on the show a couple weeks ago, and I misplaced it.
No way.
I misplaced it it was in a box. So we're offering it tonight. It's a 14 karat gold. It's a 7-inch. That's a ladies anchor link style gold bracelet. And we're offering this bracelet for $349. The kind of bracelet you can just put on and wear all the time. Matter of fact, it was funny because the video we did of this with Ella watching the video or doing the bracelet, she has one on like it of her regular. It was hers that she got last year. You'll see it right next to the one of her other in our stack of bracelets. Pam says just for fun.
I know, right? It's a cute one.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me just say, me and Rodney are related, and I'll tell you why. Because he said he misplaced this bracelet. I have currently misplaced my diamond wedding ring, and my gold mother's wedding band. The 2 rings that mean the most to me.
I thought you always know where they are.
Usually, but this one's been gone.
Think the kids hid them from you?
I think, okay, this is what I think happened, okay? I have a lot of children, and I feel like I put them in like this little, like I have a dish right by my bathroom sink, you know what I mean?
Yep.
I feel like Ivy was maybe trying them on or something and then knocked them into the floor. And then I probably was picking up laundry out of the floor and it got either in the laundry or moved around.
Hoping it thrown away.
Who knows?
Pam accidentally threw away some diamond earrings.
That sounds like something I would do.
No. Oh, look at Pam saying I could use that
guess.
bracelet.
Well, sold, I guess. Item number 15. Let's go.
No, don't say that. This is not for her. It's for customers. She'll know. She knows.
His face turned red too.
Yeah. Well, you know.
It'll be available, but
She just got that beautiful lavender jade bracelet.
she can stack this with it.
Yeah. Okay.
Item
All
number
right.
15 is going to go quick, guys. This
Item
is
15.
unique.
This is a hand poured 3-ounce silver bar. And we're offering it for $129. It's a fun. You look at the how she holds it. She kind of it's got some heft to it.
It does.
Yeah, it's a very cool silver bar. So it'd be a good Father's Day gift if you need something for your dad or for your husband. If you can save it for a couple of weeks.
Or you could just be Wanda and you could say, I'm going to get it for me.
Or you could be Wanda and say, I'm going to get it for me.
She said she wanted number 2.
Did Wanda say she'd go and get it for her?
Yeah, that's because Rodney put the wrong number. Remember, he posted the wrong numbers. We're going back to that again.
I messed up.
You're good.
All right.
Jules said, or I keep wanting to say Jules because, listen, her name, Jordan, on here is Jules of the Trade, right?
Right.
Well,
Sure.
Jules Tatum is still Jules T. And so I keep thinking it's Jules Tatum, but she's not
Are you gonna
watching
mix-
tonight. I guess we're not cool enough. But anyway, I keep thinking it's our Jules that works here,
Yeah.
and she said so icy and delicious. Jordan did.
Yeah.
I love it. You're cute.
All right. So the bracelet. So Wanda got the.
Okay, now listen. I do misplace my stuff often, guys, but usually I misplace it and don't look for it, and just know it's somewhere. But I've actually looked everywhere and can't find it. So that's where I'm starting to worry.
It'll be somewhere.
I hope.
It might be in a pocket or it might be someplace.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to start putting it up in the cabinet in the kitchen or something.
I know. The kids are getting older, so I got to be worried about it.
Okay, we're ready for the big deal of the day. This is our last item. After the big deal of the day, we'll have the drawing for the jade bracelet giveaway. So tonight we've come up with a really good item that should be great for everybody. This is a sterling silver anklet. It's 10 inches long, but the good thing is the way this anklet is made, it's easily shortened. So if you typically an average anklet is 9 inches or 10 inches. So if you need a smaller one, we can shorten it a little bit. If not, you're ready to go with the 10 inch. We are offering, check the toy box.
Good idea.
Yeah, check the toy box. As a matter of fact, who was it? Ann Osborne was in one day, and she said that that one of her grandchildren was playing with a ring, and she said, "Wait a minute, there's a 2-carat diamond in it." All right, okay. So our big deal is an anklet, 10 inches long. You can see it's a sterling silver anklet with a nice. This is an Italian made, and it's a link, kind of a cable link bracelet, as simple as it can be. If you wanted to add a charm to it, you could, but we're offering this anklet for $12.
Wow.
I mean, what a great summertime item. You can buy one for yourself. You can buy one to give away. You can buy it for a gift for somebody. A great bracelet for your ankle.
Jordan said that price is a steal.
Yeah, $12.
Oh, look, I can put her up here. I forgot. Yeah, there we go. Yay. I can put her comment up there.
Okay, you can do that. Julie says she wants 2. One for each leg. One
She
for each
didn't
ankle.
say that. You're so silly. Oh, you cracked me up. This is going to be so fun for Ella to write all these names down. I'm just clicking them. Click, click, click.
Well, we can always go back and get the names. All right,
Yeah,
thank you
she'll
guys.
take a picture of it for me.
All right, so we have a lot of these. We have a bunch of them. Somebody said you should say limit 4 per customer. I was like, no, I'm not going to say limit 4 per customer.
Judy will even put it on for you tomorrow.
That's right.
What did you click?
I don't even know. Look.
Wait, it sold another 2 with 16.
Oh goodness, summer.
But
I
if
don't
you-
even know if I
you
got
know-
the first one, but okay.
This is
Did
the
I?
time. This is the time
I
to
don't
put an
think she
anklet
had
on,
to.
though, Bree.
I was just saying there was another
Yeah.
one.
Oh, okay, maybe. Okay.
All right.
Check dryer, blower, and case. Check washer, pump.
Oh,
She's giving you ideas where to look for the
Oh.
rings.
Yeah, I
just in
know.
case.
that's smart. Like inside your
Mm.
washing machine.
Hope it's don't.
Mhm.
Oh, never
Yeah.
thought about that.
Darlene said, "Is that the one I ordered?" Don't know what that means.
No, she got an anklet. I'm not sure it's the one she got. Darlene ordered an anklet with a cross on it.
Uh-oh. I understand, Pam. I'll start listening to you.
All right.
Thank you, Phyllis. I never thought about praying about it. That's because it is important to me, but then it seems silly to like care about earthly items.
I got you.
You know?
What is your wedding rings, though?
Yeah.
I mean,
It's
it's your
the-
wedding band.
I mean, it's the diamond band I got married with. So. And then the other one is like my most meaningful one because Evan bought it for me when I had Ivy.
Oh, the mother's ring, the
Mm-hmm.
little baby mother's ring.
But what's really cool about this ring, guys, is Evan bought it for me, and I said, I'm gonna get your birthstone in it, Evan, just so I have like you and the two girls. Well, then, like 2 years later, I had Sylvie, and she was born in September, the same month as Evan, so I never had to update it. So it was like a premonition.
Okay. All right.
Some people would call it a God sighting, but
Not sure.
Rodney's so bored with my story.
No, I love your
Look
story.
at us, he's going to sleep.
I love your story.
This is, if you watch this tonight, you're gonna be like, "Phew."
All right. So we're going to.
He's
Okay,
moving
so-
on.
So we'll move on. The anklet, we have plenty of them. So if you didn't get one tonight, you want to think about it, you can stop by tomorrow or Saturday and pick one up. Or if you bought one, you decide you want two, that's okay too. All right. Next up, we're going to do the giveaway. You girls ready? All right. We're going to do the drawing. Ella is going to spin the wheel in the Wheel of Fortune. It's actually a program we use on a computer called Wheel of Names. Looks just like Wheel of Fortune. And who doesn't love Wheel of Fortune? So we're going to spin the wheel, and we'll have that. See, where'd the bracelet go? I don't have a bracelet. All right. Brianna's over there with Ella getting the name. Don't forget, at the end of the show, there'll be like a 2-minute video showing all the items tonight. So if you joined us late and you missed anything, you can watch that little 2-minute video as we sign off. And then I'll come in early in the morning, get everything set up for that front case. So anything's still available, you come try it on. The Guatemalan jade and pearl bracelet, the earrings, the diamond rings, the lab-grown diamond earrings. We still have one pair left, or the diamond pendant. Any of those items you come and look at. We might even have some of those the green and white CZ crosses left. All right, here Bree comes with the name, and she's going to tell you live. You want to do it?
Can you read it?
Yeah, I can read it. Okay. You want to show a picture of it again? All right. So the winner tonight of the Burmese jade bracelet with the jade slices of green, red, white, and yellow. The adjustable bracelet is Becky Thomas. Becky Thomas. Becky Thomas. Thank you. Yeah, Becky, would you say I'm here?
Yeah.
I saw Becky.
I'm here, Becky Thomas.
All right.
Because that was the code word.
Well, everybody say congratulations to Becky. And Becky, you can stop by and pick that up, and anything else you might have. And we'll, yeah, I love that bracelet. That's a great
Congratulations, Becky. Are you here?
bracelet. She
That's
says
funny.
she'll be here. She'll be getting that bracelet.
No, I know, but I just like to know if they're on the live. Sometimes
Oh.
they are doing two things or something. She said, yes, thank you.
We
Come
have
see us.
we have had customers before like, why haven't they picked it up? And then say, well, I had a phone call right before
Yeah.
you did it. So, all right, good deal. Okay, folks. Well, thank you. This was our last show in May. We are only 1 month away from show number 200, and we've got something. We're trying to get something special planned for number 200. Next week, I will just give you a little hint. We are going to do, being the first Thursday in June, we are going to have some beautiful diamond wedding bands and diamond anniversary rings that we're going to showcase. Not so much for new brides, but for anniversary. It's time to upgrade, or want to add to it, or so many people nowadays, you typically had an engagement ring and a wedding band, but so many people want to put a diamond band on the other side, kind of offset it. So we're going to have a lot of things we're going to show next week in that route. We've got a couple of vintage pieces that are going to be great. So I'm hoping that next week is a lot of fun, we'll have some pearls on too, because pearls are for June. So
And I won't be here.
Bree may not be here because of a prior engagement with Vacation Bible School, but we
Yep.
will have people here. You might even get to see Ella Zordell close up and personal. So we have that figured out. Okay. Love you guys. Thank you for watching tonight. And congratulations to Becky Thomas on winning the jade bracelet. Bree said if you don't want it, she'll take it. No, she didn't say that. All right. So here is the recap, and we'll see you guys in the store tomorrow, or we'll see you next week on Shopping Live at Hume's Jewelers.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Love y'all.